Hello. Okay, is it? Yeah, it's recording. So, anyway, this is super zoomed. So like, yeah, I need to sit all the way back here so you can see my face, and not it's gonna be real black. And I kind of look better black. But pause. Anyway, the series. This is gonna be a series of videos where I try to post at least once a week, and hopefully share things I pick up on the way. Yes. So very recently, I've started journaling. I gotta sit back here. I hope you guys can hear me. This is so. I gotta sit back here so you guys can hear me. My sister's being a bitch, a real big bitch. She's sitting all the way over there, but that's not the point of this video. This video is the point where I talk about at least a couple of ideas or a couple of things that you can learn, or I can learn. It's gonna be a constant recap. So basically, a recap over the week. Try to post this on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Anyway, this is kind of the filler part. Okay. Okay, so seven. I have 7 ideas that I've learned over the past week. Not today, which is Monday, but previous week from Monday to Sunday. Yes, exactly that week. So, the first idea is to pick a couple of core ideas and constantly reinforce that idea, like constantly reestablish that idea, constantly make sure that you keep reminding yourself of that. Like, for example, you don't need a lot of ideas, like there's philosophy, there's like nihilism, atheism, all that stuff, right? Yeah, so just take a couple of core ideas, and for my core idea, I think it was going to be just work hard, work smart, work out. Healthy body, healthy mind, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so you just have to constantly reinforce yourself with these core ideas and try to make sure that you can instill into your body, I guess. Like, you can have a lot of ideas, yes, but like pick few that you really enjoy or you resonate with, all that stuff, and put it into you, basically. Number 2, give me a second, I need to flip. Tracking your metrics. So basically, for health, for sleep, for journaling, for business, you could all do it in some sort of data. You could have some sort of data to always make sure that you're making progress. And if you're plateauing, you probably would know. And if you would have some very strange phenomenon where it's like a couple days where you have bad KPIs or metrics, you could try to make it up for the next day, or you could just continue doing the same thing, which is to do the average. Not the same thing as in do bad, but the average, right? So, to check progress, look at numbers, facts. Usually in gym, like if you go to the gym, it's probably the easiest thing to see. Like if you lift weights, in your first month you could probably only curl like 6 kilograms. In the next month you could probably curl like twice that, but slowly it will begin to plateau, but still relatively fast. So 6, 12, and then maybe on the second month you get to like 14. Maybe on the third month you get to 16, 18. So on and so forth, 20, 22, 24, and then let's say you get 24 again on the next month, maybe 24 again the next month. Something's a little bit wrong, you might want to switch up a little bit and see if that impacts any of your gains or your progress and all that stuff. Number 3, the basics, alright? The basics are undeniable truths in practically anything, okay? So the basics of losing weight, would be to eat less and move more. That is the very basics. It's undeniable, undisputed truth. Undeniable, undisputed truths. Undeniable. So if you want to lose weight, just eat less. Just eat less. Eat less and move more. Realistically, if you don't eat anything at all and you move forever, you'll basically lose all your weight.
I will die.
Exactly, but you lose weight.
I will die.
You lose weight. So like that's the basic. That's like the basics, principles, the undeniables, and the undisputed truths. Now I also love food, but as you can see, I'm skinny. And if you can't, and I know you can't see,
this bitch.
she's fat.
You better re-record that, Sean.
No. So like the basics. Also, I'd say the basics of having in the academic system is just to study and to do well on tests. Just write it down. That's about it. Just the basics, the undeniable truths. Like if you don't study, you're not gonna get fantastic grades. Like you could study and get shit grades, but you study, right? You study. Like if you study, you probably could get fantastic grades. But if you don't study, you'll probably get meh grades. If you get amazing grades, what's that? Props to you. Yes, exactly that phrase. Oh my god, my face is so black. I'm not racist. I'm just like,
He's racist.
I'm not racist. Number 3. Number four. The fourth idea is that if you ever feel like you are in a stage where you kind of scared to do something, like, just do it. Fear is a very natural process of growth, of progress. So, especially before you hit a PR in the gym, like let's say you're benching 90 kilograms and you want to go up to 100 kilograms, right? You kind of got that fear. You kind of worry. You try to bench it, and when you try to push it off, you can't push it off. You're kind of scared that you might kill yourself, but you might get it off. You try it. But the thing is, you keep making progress, and then you'll slowly get a new PR. Hopefully. Am I looking at myself or the camera? It's looking at you. I'm looking at the camera right now. I'm looking at myself right now. Okay. Oh, and you can often see this in very high-level athletes. People who are very high-level athletes who just train all the time, they're in a very uncomfortable area. So they're always in these stages of growth and progress, right? Because if you don't have pain, you're probably not improving. Just like myself today. I spent 8 hours on my phone, Also, you are ridiculously far. Like, this is my face. You are all the way here. That's like, you are yay far. Anyway, back to it. Number 5. Success is not a plan, but imperfect action. So, to put it simply, you are driving a car at night. You put your hands on the steering wheel, you look ahead of you, and if there's a car in front of you, you slow down. Or you can go to another lane, right? But you don't worry about what is 500, 700 meters in front of you. Because if you do, and you try to stare, try to look, and try to look at the 700 meters ahead of you where it's completely dark and you can't see anything, and you see a little bit of the headlights over there, but you can't really see clearly, you'll probably crash into somebody. Crash into a tree, the car, people, all sorts of stuff, right? So just focus on what's directly in front of you right now. As long as you have a destination and you have a starting point and you have a way to get there, that's basically all you'll need. You just need to focus on getting there, not so much the destination or what's halfway over here, and when you're all the way over here, it's like there's a time horizon or travel distance, if you will. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, I hope so. Number 6. Standards versus dreams. Very simple. Hygiene. Imagine hygiene standards. Having hygiene standards. You brush your teeth, I hope, twice a day. So that's the bare minimum. Because if you don't do it, you feel disgusted. You like, blah, blah. Me personally, if I do not brush my teeth twice a day, I feel like ripping off my teeth and scraping my tongue at least twice when I get it back. And the dreams are usually things that you look up to, but you'll never reach, right? Because those are called dreams, or fugazi, all this stuff. Not real, fake. Oh my god, I need to like sit like this, because I keep bending forward, you know. Oh, actually, it's okay. Right? Okay. Insert the scene of who's that? Wolf of Wall Street, fugazi scene. Okay, that's what's up. So try to up your standards and have unrealistic goals. Is kind of what I'm saying. You know, realistically unrealistic. Like if you want to be a billionaire, that's a big dream. Like I want to be a billionaire, so that my standards are now raised up to the minimum working wage. Because right now I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'll be completely honest. I'm doing absolutely nothing. Like that. Right? So my standards should be up. Going up. Number 7. The last and final idea / lesson that I have learned over the week. That's right. Your belief drives you. So try to look at your belief systems, try to figure out what is true, what isn't true, what is supposed to be enforced, what doesn't need to be enforced. Very simple, but if you don't understand, let me break it down. I can't start dancing because I'm on the bed, but let's say it's my belief. What is my belief? I believe that the earth is flat. That's not true. Everybody knows it's not true. I mean, a lot of people know that it's not true, but if I believe it, that's what I believe, right? But you gotta check if those beliefs are real. So, I fact check, you know, I search up some earth is a sphere, earth is flat. I find out that my belief isn't true, so obviously I'll change. Your beliefs are usually a very core part of you, a very hard thing to change. But I want you to take away that you should be like water. You pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You pour water into a vase, it becomes a vase. You pour water onto someone, they get angry at you. Be water. You can be soft. You can crash. What up? So yeah, belief drives you usually. If you believe hard enough and you work towards it, a lot of shit can happen, right? Just so you know. Manifestation? I'm kind of skeptical, but as long as you work hard enough, I definitely believe it will happen. Facts. So, the statement I wrote down here: belief drives you. Be aware of your belief systems. So just make sure that you always check back on whether or not something is useful in progressing you, right? Let's say my belief is that I am a terrible basketball player. Okay, I wholeheartedly believe that I'm a terrible basketball player, right? If I believe that, then I'll usually try to stay in the lane of being a terrible basketball player. But does that really affect me in playing basketball? Yes, because I think I play terrible at basketball. I will continue to play terrible at basketball. I will try to make no improvements at all. But if I think, hey, I may be terrible at basketball, but I will work hard at it, and I'll get good at basketball. That's my belief, right? If I work hard enough for basketball, I'll get good at it. So if I work hard, you can see, like, obviously it's a way better belief, right? As it progresses you in your basketball journey. Very simple. Holy shit. Also, if you want to know, like, this is not how close I am to the camera. This is actually zoomed in, like. Oh wow. All of a sudden I'm so. There you go. Wow. Okay, I think I figured out something. I could cover. Anyway, thank you for watching. What do I always say? Much love, Sean.